Welcome back to Bravo 6. Kicking things off at number 10 is the absolute mammoth in the room, Grand Theft Auto 6. Look, we have been wandering through a brutal dry spell for open-world crime games. For years, developers have tried and failed to capture that specific magic. But the undisputed kings of the genre are finally descending from their mountaintop. Returning to the neon-soaked, chaotic streets of Vice City with this level of modern graphical fidelity is going to be absolutely insane. Even with all the high-level leadership changes at Rockstar since Red Dead Redemption 2, the sheer scale, the intricate writing, and the unbelievable level of lived-in detail they are aiming for makes this an inevitable, earth-shattering success. We might not have a lot of official details yet, but if even a fraction of the rumors are true, this will be the game of the decade. Next up at number 9, 007 First Light. Let us be real, if there is one movie franchise that is absolutely custom-built for the video game medium, it is James Bond. We love the chaotic EA and Activision days, but handing this legendary license over to IO Interactive, the absolute masters behind the Hitman series, is a match made in heaven. We are getting a younger, grittier Bond and a fresh origin story, and the focus is not just on mindless run-and-gun shooting. You are going to have to use your brain. We are talking deep social stealth, high-stakes espionage, and adapting to impossible situations like a true super spy. It is going to be a cinematic third-person action romp that finally gives Bond the prestige gaming treatment he deserved. Moving on to number 8, we have a massive nostalgic return to form. Gears of War, E-Day. We are going all the way back in the timeline to Emergence Day. The exact horrifying moment is Phoenix and Dom Santiago, but more importantly, the developers are intentionally stripping away the convoluted lore of the newer games to bring back the dark, gritty, horror-focused atmosphere of the very first title. We are beyond ready to get back to that heavy, sticky, incredibly satisfying cover shooter combat. Revving up the Lancer and fighting for survival in a genuinely terrifying world is exactly what this franchise needs right now. At number 7, we are heading back to feudal Japan with Ghost of Yotei book. Set 7 years after the mind-bending events of the first game, you play as Jesse's troubled brother Dylan. But here's the kicker, it is a melee-focused action game. They are taking the weird, reality-twisting anomalies of the oldest house and unleashing them directly into the outside world. It is a massive risk to change the combat style so drastically, but Remedy literally never misses when it comes to weird, atmospheric, unforgettable storytelling.
I'm sorry.
Coming in hot at number 5 is the long-awaited, highly anticipated reboot of Fable, developed by Playground Games, the team famous for the Forza Horizon series. This game is bringing back that deeply charming, quirky, and hilarious English fantasy vibe that we all fell in love with years ago. But the craziest part about this reboot, there are apparently 1,000 unique, non-playable characters populating this seamless, beautiful open world, and every single one of them has their own lived-in daily routine. Your choices will actively shape your reputation, the towns, and the world around you in incredibly nuanced ways. Next up at number 4 is a game we have been waiting an absolute eternity for, The Elder Scrolls 6. It has been long years since that initial teaser trailer. Yes, Starfield was a divisive release for Bethesda, But returning to the pure, highly detailed fantasy roots of Skyrim is exactly what the studio needs to do to win back the community. We want that deep, unparalleled, immersive simulation. We want to pick up every single sweet roll, break into every single house in the dead of night, and get completely lost in the little, interconnected stories that only the Elder Scrolls universe can deliver. If it is set in Hammerfell, like the rumors suggest, we are in for an unbelievable journey. Now let us talk vampires at number 3 with Marvel's Blade. Giving a badass, day-walking vampire hunter to Arcane Studios, the brilliant minds behind Dishonored and Deathloop, is quite literally a dream come true for action fans. You are hunting bloodsuckers through the dark, crumbling, gothic streets of a beautifully stylized Paris. We fully expect deep, immersive gameplay, wild gadgets, and a combat system that lets you approach encounters however you want. Forget the movies for a second. This game is shaping up to be the ultimate, definitive Blade experience. Sticking with Marvel at number 2, we have Insomniac's Wolverine. Let us get one thing straight. This is not going to be a friendly, teen-rated superhero game. Insomniac has made it crystal clear that this is a hard, mature-rated gore fest. We are talking brutal, visceral brawling, where Wolverine actually fights like the absolute savage he is meant to be. Rumors suggest it will not be a massive open world, but rather feature large, highly detailed hub levels, which honestly makes perfect sense for a brawler. If they apply their flawless Spider-Man level of polish to a dark, incredibly bloody Wolverine story, we are in for an absolute masterpiece. Finally, coming in at number 1 is the start of a brand new monumental saga, The Witcher 4. CD Projekt Red is officially leaving their old engine behind and building this absolute beast in Unreal Engine 5. While Geralt's story might have concluded beautifully with blood and wine, we are stepping into an entirely new era of the continent, supposedly following the newly minted School of the Lynx. If they can capture the deep, emotionally complex, choice-driven storytelling of The Witcher 3 and combine it with truly next-generation open-world design, this will be a generational masterpiece that we will be playing for thousands of hours. So, which of these upcoming AAA titans are you most hyped to install on your rig? Let us know down in the comments section below. Make sure to absolutely smash that like button, and if you are new here, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss out on our weekly PC and gaming content. Until next time, this is Bravo 6 Going Dark.
State of AAA Gaming.